Welcome back to Echo History, where we dive deep into the untold stories of the past. In today's video, we're unlocking the secrets behind one of World War II's most legendary leaders, General George S. Patton. Known for his fearless leadership and aggressive tactics, Patton was a force to be reckoned with. But what made him so successful on the battlefield? How did he turn ordinary men into extraordinary soldiers? Stick around as we uncover Patton's leadership tactics that changed the course of history. Patton wasn't just a general, he was a battlefield strategist who lived by one rule: aggressiveness wins wars. His approach? Strike hard, strike fast, and strike first. A good plan violently executed now is better than a perfect plan executed next week, Patton once said. And that's exactly what he did. Relentlessly, with no hesitation. During the Battle of the Bulge, Patton didn't sit back and wait for orders. He understood the importance of speed. The Germans were encircling Allied forces in Belgium. What did Patton do? He immediately turned his Third Army's tanks around and drove them over 100 miles in just a few days to relieve the besieged 101st Airborne at Bastogne. Speed, surprise, momentum. Patton believed that maintaining the initiative was key to breaking the enemy's will to fight. His tanks didn't wait for clear instructions, they charged. And that's how Patton became the master of blitzkrieg tactics on the Western Front. Now, what set Patton apart from other generals wasn't just his tactics, but his leadership style. He didn't sit behind a desk or command from a safe distance. Oh no! Patton was right there at the front, often in the heat of battle, inspiring his troops through his actions. He believed that leaders should lead by example. That meant no hiding in bunkers while others fought. Patton would often put himself right in the line of fire, walking among his soldiers, giving them that much-needed boost of morale. But it wasn't just about being physically present, it was about mentally engaging with his men. Patton's speeches are legendary, full of passion, energy, and that unmistakable fire that ignited a sense of purpose in the men under his command. Just check out his famous speech before the Sicily invasion. We're not here to fight. We're here to win. Discipline. One word that Patton demanded from everyone around him. And when I say discipline, I mean strict, unforgiving, relentless discipline. Patton had zero tolerance for weakness or failure. If you were under his command, you better be ready to perform at your highest level, every second of every day. His training regimens were brutal. Soldiers who messed up were punished, but Patton knew discipline built fighters. His goal wasn't just to win a battle, it was to create an army that would never break under pressure. Some hated Patton for his harsh methods, but at the same time, his soldiers respected him. And that respect was crucial when the bullets started flying. But it wasn't all about tanks and tactics. Patton understood the psychology of warfare. He knew that the mind could be just as powerful a weapon as a tank. That's why Patton became a master of psychological warfare. Take Operation Fortitude, for instance. Patton played a pivotal role in one of the greatest deception operations of the war. The Allies wanted to mislead the Germans into thinking that the main D-Day assault would happen at Pas-de-Calais, not Normandy. And who did they use to pull this off? Patton. Patton's reputation was key. The Germans believed that if anyone was going to lead the invasion, it would be the aggressive Patton. So, the Allies spread rumors, fake radio transmissions, and even dummy tanks to make the Germans think that the attack was coming somewhere else. They bought it and it worked. Patton's name alone was enough to confuse the enemy and create the psychological advantage the Allies needed. Patton was also a master of armored warfare. He wasn't just another general pushing soldiers into battle. He understood the power of mechanized units and how to use them effectively. His tanks weren't just used for static defense, they were designed to be mobile, fast, and aggressive. Patton saw tanks as the spearhead of modern warfare, capable of breaking enemy lines and causing chaos in the rear. Remember the breakout from Normandy? Patton's Third Army didn't wait for the Allies to slowly grind their way forward. They broke through the German defenses at lightning speed, using tank divisions and mobile infantry to turn the tide in France. That's the Patton way, fast and lethal. And let's not forget one of Patton's most underrated traits, his logistics genius. A tank can only move as fast as the supply lines allow, and Patton understood that more than anyone, he made sure his men always had what they needed: fuel, ammo, food, and medical supplies. This meant his army could move fast without slowing down. Patton's Third Army was a well-oiled machine, constantly moving, constantly fighting. General Patton's leadership was a combination of unrelenting aggression, precise strategy, and sheer willpower. Whether inspiring his troops, outthinking the enemy, or charging headfirst into battle, Patton's tactics left a permanent mark on military history. So, what do you think? Was Patton's aggressive leadership style the key to his success, or did it push the limits too far? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on one of the greatest generals of all time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an Echo History video. Until next time, history never sounded so good.